Greetings, gang. Happy Wednesday. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you've been taking good care of yourselves. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Tanaya, Minister Squirrel, Miss Love Life. Hey, babe. Bean. Hey, babe. Just Geo. Hey, babe. Greetings, everybody. I miss you guys so fucking much, gang. I miss you. Um, yeah. Shout out to everybody who's been purchasing readings and products. Like, gang, I be busy on the other side of this screen, but I appreciate all of you guys. I appreciate all my moderators, my members, my loyal subscribers for making all this shit possible and just, keeping me in good energy. I don't want to talk no more. I don't want to over talk you. Let's just jump in. We're gonna do a quick energy check in, see what's going on, and then we out of here. You send me a DM, babe. Oh, I was about to. You know what, Ben? See, that's why I love you, because I was about to try to talk shit. I was like, and Ben didn't even check on me. Oh, I ain't even been on Twitter, babe. I've been rambling. I've been trying to get everything together, gang. I have so much stuff for you guys, and yeah. Hey, peace and positivity! Yay! Okay, yes. So, thank you guys for your patience, your love and support. It doesn't go unnoticed. Hey, Marie Phillips. Shout out to my girl Tanaya. Tanaya is one of my members. Tanaya is one of my moderators over on TikTok. Shout out to Tanaya, and so is Miss Love Life. They're my two moderators over on TikTok live. Good to see you too, Marie. All right, gang. Let's see what's going on. All right. What do you have, please? Oh, Spirit. Hey, Britt. Yeah, they be holding me down on the other side, gang. All right. I need my moderators to come over on Instagram and be my moderators on Instagram live too. All right. Tiff is one of my moderators on Instagram live. Okay, gang. Overall energy, major arcana here. Wheel of Fortune in an upright position with the 5 of Cups in reverse. Okay, so I feel like be back on IG, Ben. Dang, why you acting stubborn? You swear you was a fixed sign. You want to be a fixed sign so bad, Ben. What's your rising? So I can drag you. 5 of Cups in reverse here. So there's about to be some turn of events here that are gonna make you not feel so bad. There's some good things rolling in. I feel like this is good karma, dharma for a lot of you guys. Maybe some of you guys have been feeling down, kind of out of it for a bit, but I feel like you're coming out of that and you're realizing like, damn, I got more things to be grateful for than I do to be sad about. Yeah, Instagram be playing peace and positivity. That's why I really be going live on there. I went live like 2 weeks ago. Minister Squirrel came in, Tiff came in, but it was lagging. It don't be working fast like over here. So I was kind of irritable about that. Y'all already know I ain't got time, so I just clicked off. But yeah. So yeah, you're gonna be realizing here that you have more things to be grateful for than you do to be sad about. No longer looking at the glass half empty. Not even looking at it half full. It's literally with the Wheel of Fortune just being grateful that you got a glass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, piece of positivity. You treated me like an ugly stepchild. I thought you didn't love me no more when you didn't show up. I don't know if I could forgive you and being. I don't know. Let's see here. Yeah, Four of Swords. Something is peaceful. Peaceful is happening. There's a peaceful transition coming in. Uh, I know being life has been life, and girl, I can't even hold you. Like the energy has been crazy, and I know we talk about that a lot, but it's just so much going on in the planetary alignments. There's so much going on within people. So many people are on different stages of their healing. It's a lot going on in the economy. It's like so many factors that are going into how we feel, what's going on, our movement, and you know, I feel you. Like you're honest, but there's a good cycle coming in with the Wheel of Fortune, Five of Cups in reverse, and the Four of Swords. Some of you guys are gonna find yourself being more at peace of mind. Um, I feel like there's an energy of acceptance going on here. Oh, you guys had a tornado and who said a? What she say? An earthquake and a tornado? Good grief, gang. No wonder. Yeah, it's a lot going on right now. Mm-hmm. But you guys are gonna get to a better place of peace. Peace of mind is coming in. As you start to see these cycles come in that are more fortunate, it can even be small things, you're gonna start to see things more fortunate coming in for you. It's gonna give you a peace of mind. I see somebody being like, okay, I took care of that. Okay, that's going good. I got this running. Somebody's gonna start to kind of like see things. There's gonna be some movement. Can we clarify this, please? It's movement, but it's peace. I don't really, it's movement and peace. You can have peace within movement. The Four of Swords don't necessarily, in this case, mean you just sitting still, waiting on shit to happen. This is like the calm before the storm. This is the calm within the storm. This is like, with the Five of Cups in reverse, that's that acceptance and knowing that, that peace of mind. Like, okay, things about to change with the Wheel of Fortune. Can you show me this, please? I missed you guys so much. We didn't do Sunday, we didn't do Monday, we didn't do Tuesday. I was like, okay. And then Sunday was Mother's Day, so that was heavy for everybody. So I was just like, I'm out the way. Yeah, death in the upright position, a big change. Major arcana here. So you start your reading off with two major arcana. So there's a huge change in your luck. There's something transforming in your life that you're going to start to see things in a better light. There's a lot of peace coming in. I feel a lot of rest, healing, rejuvenation coming in for a lot of you guys. And you really need this with the major arcana. You really need this because there's been so many changes. I feel like that it's like, I'm just seeing like a grocery bag in the wind. I'm seeing like, like if the wind blowing, it's a grocery bag, empty grocery bag. It's just like flying in the wind. Somebody feel like they've been like that. Caught up in the rapture of love. So maybe somebody's caught up in some type of rapture with the death and the Wheel of Fortune. Something has somebody like all over the place. It can just be life in general, like trying to grab a hold to the people and the things that you love. It's just like got you in this, this whirlwind right now. Okay, but with the Four of Swords, it's gonna be some peace coming in. You're gonna have a moment to gather yourself, gather your thoughts, because if it's not a physical thing with the death card, it could be a very spiritual thing. It could be a very mental thing. Like maybe you're not even physically doing a lot, but mentally you're doing a lot. A lot of you guys are doing a lot mentally. And so I feel like you could be making a lot of plans with the Wheel of Fortune. Show me this, please. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you could be making a lot of plans. Page of Swords in reverse. There's some things that you didn't you probably didn't think through too much. And so you're going back to figure some shit out. Like, you got to go back to like figure something out. Somebody may have like one document missing and they have to go back and like sign it. I see like an e-signature. Like maybe you forgot to sign one paper and then somebody's gonna like hit you up like, oh, you forgot with the Page of Swords, or you forgot to sign this. Oh, my bad. Then you sign it, then you send it. Wheel of Fortune, Death in the Upright, then the change occurs. Then shit gets moving again, right? Yeah. I have the Six of Wands coming out in the upright position with the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. There's something you're doing. You're working on something. Could be very private too, though. I feel like it could be very lucrative. Okay. Some of you guys are just trying to like wrap some things up. Maybe you've overlooked something. You overlooked something or someone. Something's missing with the Page of Swords in reverse. But with the Six of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles, you're going to figure out. We're going to figure out what's missing. Oh, I forgot to do that. Oh, I overlooked that. Oh, this is how I'll make it work. Could have been an energy of frustration. You ever been loud and wrong? Like, oh, I fucking did that. And then you looking like, oh, I forgot to. So something you forgot to do. But it's not like a major thing with the Page of Swords in reverse. It's not like you made a major, hiccup, or, it's just something small that you may have forgotten to look into. So kind of really with the Eight of Pentacles, just be checking over things at this time. There's a lot going on. Okay, yeah. I'm seeing patience here with the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. Patience. I said caught up in the rapture of love. For some of you, this could be love. Maybe with the Page of Swords in reverse, you feel like somebody you care about is not getting back to you fast enough with the Queen of Pentacles and the Page and the King of the Knight of Cups. It's just because somebody is trying to get some shit together before they come towards you. Okay. Now, fellas, if you are wondering what's going on with the woman in your life, Queen of Pentacles, they're just taking care of business. Okay, they're not cheating, they're not doing nothing like stupid. They're probably taking care of business, wrapping some things up. But I see somebody getting in a car and going towards this Queen of Pentacles. Like, what the fuck you been doing? Okay, Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's just been trying to like get their finances together, get their life together, get their esoteric house in order, or their physical house in order. Somebody could be decluttering at this time. Okay, let's see. Let's see here, Spirit. What do we have, please, for the collective? Yeah. Whoever this Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles person is, they are eliminating burdens in their life right now. Somebody is really cleaning house. Somebody is like really getting all the unnecessary bullshit out of their environment, out of their lives, out of their minds with the Four of Swords. Somebody's just really, with the Queen of Pentacles, just trying to get grounded. I feel like as the more somebody releases with the Knight of Cups, the more they're able to allow love in. And this doesn't necessarily have to be love for someone else. This could be like love of self with the Queen of Pentacles. Like, the more unnecessary things you release, the more attention, love, and care, and nurturing, and focus you have to put into the things that really matter here. Show me this, please. Seven of Wands. So you're looking very guarded while you do this. Let's see. Yeah, with the Seven of Wands, somebody's like very protective of whatever it is that they're doing, working on, trying to change, trying to evolve into. With the Death card, but there's a lot of positive energy out here with the Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Six of Wands. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. I feel like somebody is very guarded. Somebody's just kind of like, look, don't bring me no bullshit. Like somebody is just like, somebody needs to fucking relax. Somebody is just like ready to block everybody. Calm down. Somebody like, oh, you did that, blocked. Oh, you said that, blocked. Unfollowed. Like somebody is just like in this energy of just like no bullshit with the Seven of Wands. I get it. You know, I feel like it's because with the major arcana, the Wheel of Fortune and the Death card, somebody has changed in a major way in their life, and they're just kind of like, I'm not taking no shorts. I with the Eight of Pentacles, I didn't work too hard. Six of Wands to be where I'm at. I'm not taking nothing. Like somebody is just like really, you know, gung ho about it. Like somebody has hella boundaries, and I don't even feel like it's unhealthy with the Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. I feel like, hey, CB. I feel like somebody has worked hard to even be able to establish these boundaries. This could have been someone, you could have been someone who never really asserted your boundaries in the past because you were afraid to lose people due to your boundaries or afraid to make people uncomfortable. But it's like right now you're just like, no, these are the boundaries, these are the guidelines, these are the standards, and I'm not folding. You know, so you just kind of ready with the Seven of Wands. You at the ready. Like, look, I done did all this work. I'm at the ready. You're not coming in here messing up nothing, you know? But, I mean, you still got love in your heart with the Knight of Cups. It's not like you just mean-spirited with it. It's like you're loving, Queen of Pentacles, still nurturing, Nine of Pentacles, but it's kind of like, yo, don't cross my boundaries with the Nine of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. This is like, you really standing firm in your autonomy, like, no, this is me. This is who I am, unapologetically. With the Nine of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands, you're very unapologetically yourself. And I feel like a very freeing energy. I feel like you don't care who doesn't resonate with this. I don't give a fuck if you don't resonate with my boundaries or what I've become with the Nine of Pentacles. Because you go from the Queen to the Nine. It's like the Nine to the Queen. It's just like, no, this is where you're supposed to be. And that's just it. This is non-negotiable. Thank you, Spirit. Non-negotiable with the Seven of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. Everything is non-negotiable with you right now when it comes to your autonomy, your self-worth, the person you have built yourself up to be, because you have the Eight of Pentacles as well. Going to the Nine. So this is, it's non-negotiable. Like, no, I built myself up to be in this space, this light, this energy, this power. Hey, Soul Marie, happy birthday. I've built myself up in this space. It's non-negotiable now. Like, maybe if you would have got at me 7 moons ago, then maybe. But no, not now. Like, everything about you with the Ten of Wands in reverse is like no drama. No excess bullshit. Like, Four Swords. No worries. Like, and you are cultivating this life. If the Seven of Pentacles comes out, we know something, right? Hey, Tamisha, Tashima. Yeah, I remember, babe. You know I remember you, Soul Marie. You my girl. Mm-hmm. All right, gang. Let's see. Yeah, Eight of Cups. And you're prepared to walk away from anything that tries to challenge you. Now, when I say anything that tries to challenge you, I don't mean you out here closed-minded, not willing to critically think, evolve, change, because you have the major arcana of the Death and the Wheel of Fortune. You are open to evolution and change within your life, but the non-negotiables are the things that you are willing to walk away from. Someone doesn't respect your home, respect your boundaries, respect who you are. Those are the things you're willing to walk away from. Not someone who challenged you to think different. Thank you for the super chat, Soul Marie. I appreciate you. You're willing to walk away from anything that challenges you to take you away from who you truly are. If you got to cower down to be around somebody, you're not doing it. If you got to play small to be around somebody, you're not doing that. If you always got to be on the defense, explaining yourself, when you show up, you're not doing that. Those are the things I'm talking about here. Show me this, please, Spirit. Yeah, period. Four of Swords again. Second time we got the Four of Swords. So I feel like anybody that comes into your life and tries to disrupt your peace of mind, they cut. They block. Hey, Lily Cat. They're blocked. They're cut out. Peace of mind is the motive. Peace of mind is wealth, okay? I mean, because you can see the richest person in the world monetarily, materialistically, but if they don't have peace of mind, they broke. If they don't got peace in their spirit, they broke. And I feel like peace of mind is the motive right now. A lot of you guys have done a lot of work with the Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, and the Seven of Wands to cultivate and protect your peace of mind. But I don't feel an escapist energy. It's just a very certain energy, like the knowing of self with the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, babe, you already know I'm gonna be ready to read you. You already know. Yeah, you're very protective of your peace of mind at this time, and I just feel like you're prepared to walk away from anything that challenges you to try to take you back to who you used to be. Show me this, please. If you'd like to book a personal reading, you can go to the link in the description box below. I have the link to my website and my calendar. And you can find the date that works best for you, period. Look at this. Page of Pentacles in the upright with the Five of Swords. After tarot, though. So it's like, you like, look, I'm not... Somebody is like done messing around with petty people. Petty energy. It's just like Five of Swords after tarot. It's like a fight well fought, you know. If like standing up for yourself in this newfound energy with the Page of Pentacles that you have, if that means it runs people off, because if you notice here, it's two people walking away, two swords on the floor, it's on the ground. It's like if you standing up for who you truly are in this newfound power that you, in this energy that you have within yourself, then it's well off, you know. It's a battle well fought. So like Spirit is like, yeah, don't give up, because somebody might, with the Five of Swords too though, and the Seven of Wands, somebody might try to challenge your boundaries. Like, oh, you say you change, you say you're different, you say you're in this new light. Let me poke the old bear to see what happens. And then with the Page of Pentacles, it's like, you know, you're a totally different person. I feel like too, somebody is avoiding a lot of conflict by just like focusing on them and their child with the Page of Pentacles. Somebody's like, you know, I'm not about to argue with you. It's about me and my baby. Like somebody feels like that. Like somebody's just kind of like, you know what, whatever. Think what you want to think. You could be in conflict. I'm just focused on me and my child. Show me this. Show me this, please, Spirit. Yeah, because somebody's not going to change. Bottom of the deck here is a major arcana, Death in reverse. And we've seen at the top of the reading, you've already changed. So somebody's not going to change. And they're trying to fight you in the old way they used to fight you. You just like, look, bro. Or look, sis. It's just about me and my child. I'm not fighting you. I'm fighting for my child. Maybe somebody's fighting for their child. Yeah. Somebody's fighting for their child in some kind of way. You notice on the Page of Pentacles, they're handing that coin down to the smaller energy. So maybe some of you guys is trying, like, fighting to get someone to financially contribute to the child. It's not even about you. You don't want shit. You take care of yourself. You just want them to take care of the child, is what I'm hearing. I hear somebody saying, like, either through text or over the phone, they could be like I'm not asking you for shit for me. I'm asking you for something for the baby, something for the, like, somebody is like fighting, not even advocating. It's past advocating at this point with the Five of Swords. Just like fighting. Someone's fighting for their child to have something, a piece of something, something substantial with the Page of Pentacles. The Pentacles is that energy where it's like, tangible. Somebody needs help with daycare, everyday things, and it's something Spirit is saying, it's something that child support doesn't even cover, And with the Five of Swords and the Page of Pentacles, you got to fight them even for child support. Like you got to fight them for the necessity. So this is definitely going to resonate for somebody who is like in some type of uncomfortable situation. With the child's parent, Hierophant in reverse. They were supposed to be loyal, but they not. It's like okay, thank you. This could be an energy where somebody is fighting you, but it is trickling down to the child. Hierophant in reverse. This is somebody who's supposed to be loyal, committed, upstanding, and they're not, and they're thinking they're hurting you, but it's actually hurting the child, is what Spirit is showing me. So like if you are fighting to get someone to financially contribute to the child, it's like they're not contributing because they feel like it's going to teach you a lesson. But with the Hierophant in reverse, it's actually hurting the child spiritually. Like, I say spiritually because it really hasn't manifested into the physical yet. It's more mental for you. It's a mental conflict. It's spiritual in nature, though. Everything is fucking spiritual because it happens in the spiritual before it manifests into the physical. And so maybe you've been going back and forth in your mind with the Five of Swords, or how you're going to talk to this person about this, how you're going to get them to see your side of things. Okay? Knight of Cups in reverse with the Five of Wands in reverse. You just want somebody to see like they don't have any empathy. They don't have any love. Like their hate is being misdirected. Somebody's hate is being misdirected. Even if it's outside of this child parent situation Spirit is showing me. Let me see something. Nonetheless, the child is going to have what they need, period, Spirit says. But I need to see this. Knight of Cups in reverse with the Five of Wands in reverse. Somebody is realizing like, okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay, now in other energy, somebody thought that like withholding love from you would trigger you to fight harder. HP3, my girl, hey. Girl, you two been tripping lately. Somebody thought that withholding love and affection and quality time and kind gestures with you would make you fight for them, would make you chase them, would make you pine for more. Okay, and they're realizing with the Five of Wands in reverse that that's not happening. Show me this, please. Yeah, Delulu. Period. Look at Spirit. Five of Wands after tarot. Yeah, somebody like, I will not. I will not compete with those who don't compare. Right? Somebody knows their worth. Somebody is like, I'm not going to compete with people who ain't even in the same league as me. I mean, look at the cards, gang. Oh, hell no. What is this, please? Period, bitch. I'm about to hang up. High Priestess in the upright position. I feel what I just say. I'm not gonna compete with those who don't compare. Do you think you about to see the High Priestess rolling around in the mud with swine? Oh hell no! Hell no! High Priestess is like, what the fuck? I look like being in the Five of Wands with people. Really, Lily Cat, gang, like, High Priestess come out like shut everything down. Yes, peace and positivity. We got Soul Marie. You need to start it off, Soul Marie. I'm about to start reading the chat because y'all about to have me cutting up. Y'all about to have me here cutting up. What's this? Show me this High Priestess, please, Spirit. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Eight of Swords in reverse. The High Priestess didn't come to play with nobody. They're not trapped in their mind. This is the truth. Ace of Swords in the upright. Like, no. High Priestess sees things clearly. No. What they not about to do is play with nobody. They're not about to allow anybody's petty mind games with the Five of Swords, Five of Wands distract them from what they intuitively know to be true. Period. Five of Wands in reverse. High Priestess, Major Arcana trumps this punk ass Five of Wands energy. This is like somebody knows who they are spiritually. They're like, I'm not about to play with you. I'm not about to get trapped up in your mental conflict. Somebody wants somebody to be in their mental conflict with them. You know what I'm saying? You know those people who are at conflict with themselves, they fucked up in the head, so they go out in the world trying to drag people along with them. You can't drag the High Priestess with you. I'm sorry, you can pull out all the tricks in your bag. But the High Priestess in the upright position is not going to get on that level with you. They're not going to match that energy. The Five of Wands, the wands are energy, action. You're not going to get the High Priestess to like I'm saying, roll around the mud with you. You're not going to get them to do that. They don't care about that. Ace of Swords in the upright, they're on a higher level of thinking. Hence the High Priestess. Somebody could have Pisces highly aspected in their chart. But somebody's just kind of like, look, I'm thinking big with the Ace of Swords. Somebody's thinking on a bigger level, so they're not going to roll around the mud, play games, compete, do the drama. Now, for some of you guys with the High Priestess energy, somebody could have been trying to like make you be like some type of secret or make you be in this secretive position to where you fight for their attention. You're not doing that. You know, a lot of you guys need to realize that your intuition has really leveled up. And I know you feel it because I feel it. I know you feel it. So when your intuition levels up like that, you don't even feel it's necessary to fight, argue, compete, be in conflict, because your intuition has taken you to a different level of thinking with the sword energy, Ace of Swords. And when that happens, it's not even you being the bigger person. It's you being the stronger spirit, the wiser soul, the wiser spirit, to where you don't even need to argue or like challenge someone's thoughts or ask questions that you already know the answer to. So if somebody's trying to put you in this space of competition, competing for their attention or for some type of communication or whatever the fuck it is with the sword energy, you're just not going to do it because you already know the answer. Spirit has already told you the answer. You ever had a question and Spirit just told you the answer, so you didn't even need to ask nobody else? But it wasn't like you was coming from like some negative, toxic space. It was just like Spirit was like, look, this is what it is. So I just need you to be in the Four of Swords. I just need you to chill. Five of Wands in reverse. Don't even fight. You know, I already told you what's going on. This is where you at. Okay? Yeah, confirmation. You have the Major Arcana of the Sun. in the upright position, right? Definitely, definitely. Higher levels of thought. A lot of you guys could be feeling at this time, even if it's not on a major level, even though it's a major arcana. I feel like a lot of you feel this rebirth that's been taking place in your life. You feel it. With the Four of Swords coming out twice, you've been in the cocoon, you've been in the womb. You know what I'm saying? You feel this rebirth happening. And as you relax into this rebirth, there's less things for you to worry about with the Ten of Wands in reverse that we had at the top of the reading. You know? You feel it. You know a new chapter. Thank you, Spirit. With the Ace of Swords, a new chapter has been turned into your life with the Sun, the High Priestess, and it's a chapter of you stepping into your spiritual autonomy. And when I say that word autonomy, that's a very powerful word with this, with the High Priestess coming out on the Sun. It's so about the self, the spirit self, and acknowledging the fact that you are a spiritual being, you know, just experiencing this human existence, but really like looking at it from different angles. If you look at the bird look at the eye on the bird here. It's like having a bird's eye view of what the fuck's going on. Even if it doesn't make sense quite yet, it will. It's going to make sense with the High Priestess and the Sun. Show me this, please. A lot of clarity coming through, gang. Spiritually and mentally. A lot of clarity. Ashe, I clarify this energy. I get the major arcana, the Temperance. Oh my God, gang. Leveling up on so many levels. The Temperance represents the ninth house spiritually and in logic, the truth. Like, and the Temperance is clarifying the Ace of Swords. So there's a lot of truth of self, you know, and I feel like I feel very empowered in your energy right now. So a lot of you guys could feel very empowered at this time, empowered and not afraid to shine with the Sun. Okay. You intuitively know this is your time. This is your time. Temperance. You've been patient for a long, long ass time. Page of Pentacles here twice. So you've been patient for a very long time. Okay. You've been patient. And you like, you know what? Fuck this. You know, I like the Temperance. That's Sagittarius energy. Shout out to my Saggies. That's the energy like, you know what? Fuck this. And then that's fire too with the Sag. And then with the Sun, that's Leo. Shout out to my Leos. That's Sun too. It's like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm about to shine. High Priestess, Piscean energy. Shout out to my Pisces, but it's an intuitive energy. It's like you just know. It's time to be like, you know what? It's time for me to just shine. It's time for me to just show up. Authentically you. Unapologetically you. You know? Because we got these two pages of Pentacles here. So in some areas of your life, you were playing very small. And you know, it's funny because I didn't even mean to pick up this other card. But right behind the two pages of Pentacles is the Five of Swords. It's almost as if there were people in your life, court card energy, that were fighting you to keep you small. You know, you ever been around a motherfucker that just kind of like likes to intimidate people, likes to keep people small, likes to, Five of Swords, you know, say off the wall ass shit just to shrink you in a moment. You could be feeling good, and then here come this motherfucker, Five of Swords, say something petty with the page, you know, to try to make you shrink. Could have been around people like that, you know. Well, Ladorphus Grant. You could have been around people that would try to challenge you just to make you feel small, or just to make you explain why you feel so grounded, why you feel so balanced, why you are so intuitive. People try to make you second guess your intuition too. Fuck them. With the sun and the high priestess, there could be people with the five of swords that are threatened by your intuition, threatened by you being in this temperance energy, threatened by you being very balanced and grounded, but still spiritual. That's a beautiful space to be in, where you could move through spiritual realms, but still, have access to this worldly plane. It's literally being in the world and not of it. I might be talking about you, Junie Moon. It's literally being in this world, but not of it. And you have a lot of people with the five of swords and the five of wands who are threatened by that. They're like, why they not out here competing with me? I'm shitting on them. They ain't responding to me shitting on them. I'm competing with them. They think they better than me. With the major arcana, the sun, the high priestess, the temperance. There's a lot of people who want to compete with you, and they feel like you think you better than them just based on the fact that you not competing with them. Ain't that some moronic ass shit? Like, oh, I don't want no problems. Ain't no problem. Ain't no problem. I ain't competing with you. I'm in my own lane. Temperance, So you might have some people who feel like you not competing with them is the competition. Let me see. That's an energy vampire, though. That's somebody that just wants a reaction from you. They just want a reaction. Five of swords, five of wands in reverse. They want anything. They just want anything. They want you to be like, are you mad at me? They want you to be like, are we beefing? They want you to say something, because you're the stronger spirit here with the high priestess, the sun, and the temperance. So they want you to initiate some shit. They want you to come to them like, hey, you mad at me? Hey, you got a problem with me? Bitch, I better not catch none of y'all doing that. I better not catch none. I'm going to send you a stern email. They want you to say it because you so temperance. You so even tempered. You just chilling. You not expressing anger or satisfaction. You just chilling with the four of swords twice. Somebody wants you to say that to them. Are you, or so, yeah. They want you to be like, are you mad? Somebody wants you to be like, are you mad at me? Are we at odds? Five of swords, five of wands? Bitch, you better not ask nobody that shit. If they feeling a way, they need to say it with their chest. Show me this, please. Yeah, eight of wands in reverse, period. You are not taking any action towards any type of shit like that. You're not taking action towards anything that's gonna, take you up out of this temperance energy. Some of you guys are, they say patience is a virtue, and it is. But I feel like you dealing with the five of swords, you already know I don't like that card. And then the five of wands, I feel like you're dealing with some petty ass people who feel like patience is a weakness. They feel, and then I don't even want to say this shit, but my spirit gonna tell me to say what I need to say. Somebody is stupid. They feel like you scared of them because you not reacting. Eight of wands in reverse. You're not advancing on them. You're not taking action towards them. They feel like that's you being afraid. But with the major arcana, the high priestess, the sun, and the temperance, it's far from the truth. And then I feel like, too, they need to check themselves, because what kind of mindset you in when you think another grown-ass motherfucker is supposed to be afraid of you? You can't whoop me. They can't whoop you. They're not your mama, your daddy. Like, what do they mean you afraid of them? So somebody is like taking you being even tempered, chilling in your higher self, basking in the sun as you being afraid, when actually you charging up. You leveling up in the spirit. Yeah. Show me this, please. Yeah, Hangman in reverse. You see shit different than them. Somebody could definitely have Pisces highly aspects in their chart with the Hangman and the High Priestess. But with the Hangman in reverse, it's like somebody's like, what? You don't even see. See, this is what weak spirits don't even know what true conflict is. Weak spirits don't even know what conflict really is. They don't even know what beef is. Okay, I just heard that song 1997, I think it was, but it was Biggie's like beef. What's beef? Something. Beef is when you can't see something your mom in the street. Something like that. Like somebody don't know what beef truly is. Okay? If you look at the Hangman in reverse, don't it look like this person got their hands on their hips and their crown chakra is illuminated? So it's kind of like, what the fuck? Like somebody got their hands on their hips, like, man, please. Like somebody is like, it's like absurd. Yeah, they don't know what real warfare is, and I feel like you do. You do know what real warfare is. Spiritual warfare. So the thing, what happens is with the High Priestess, Major Arcana 2, the Hangman is a Major Arcana. Even in reverse, it's like when you know what real warfare is, what real beef is, it's almost absurd. It is absurd. And it's ridiculous for somebody to come at you on such a petty level with the Five of Swords. Because you're like, do you even really know things you should truly be upset about? Do you really even know things that really require that type of attention and aggression and anger and frustration? So they must not, whoever this is, they don't have a lot going on in their life. Or they're very oblivious to the things that matter. And they feel like, oh, well, I'm petty. And I'm being petty and this and this and that. You not being like that with me, that means you're afraid of me. But you just have a different perspective of what beef and true warfare is. And with the Eight of Wands in reverse, you choose when to be on go. Somebody wants you to be on go because in their little petty ass mind, they always on go. That's why they're going to run out of energy. When you always on go, Eight of Wands in reverse, you're going to be out of energy. You're going to be drained, tired, because you always on go. Always got an attitude. Always trying to fight. Always trying to advance on some bullshit. Right? What do we have for the collective, please? A Page of Wands. Yeah. You holding your energy in for the things that awaken you, make you feel alive again, make you feel optimistic. So I feel like if it's something to be excited about, a new venture or adventure, that's what you hold your energy for. I just heard abstinence. Confirmation, 10 of Cups. Somebody's like, look, I'm not about to be fighting. If anything, I'm holding out to the moment I can celebrate my life, celebrate the loved ones in my life. Like somebody's just holding their energy out for like the 10 of cups, you know. Somebody's like, ooh, with the page of wands, I'm like, ooh, as soon as I A, B, and C, it's about to be on. Like I'm about to be happy. It's about to be bomb. It's about to be a good time. So somebody is like blocking out a lot of negativity and petty ass energy because they have something to look forward to with the page of wands and the 10 of cups. All right, let's see, gang. Excuse me. All right, what do we have, please? Period. Magician. You know, this is a very good time. If you believe in magic, if you watching me and you believe in magic, um, or you know magic, this is a good time to get your manifestations going. We just had a full moon in the sign of Scorpio. The moon card with the magician energy. This is a good time to like transform some things in your life, transform situations, turn things around. Yeah, confirmation, the sun. You go from the moon to the sun. This is a very good time to transform things in your life. All right. This is a good time for prosperity work. We still in the sign of Taurus. Taurus represents the second house. That's like money, foundations, and shit like that. So, you know, this is a good time. And then we about to go into Gemini season. Gemini is ruled by the planet Mercury. Mercury rules the magician card. So Gemini season will really be a good time for you to kind of like get some shit moving. Communicating with spirit, you know. Mercury is a planet of communication. Geminis are very good communicators. So with the open-minded energy of Gemini, this would be a good time to ask for your wildest dreams with the sun. Ask for some shit you just might think is extremely far-fetched. Ask for that shit. Be bold with your manifestations at this time with the sun. Some of you guys may have Gemini, Virgo, Leo highly aspected in your chart, in your big three. Some of you guys may be on the cusp of Taurus and Gemini. Show me this, please. This is not a time to backtrack. 8 of Cups in reverse with the 6 of Swords in reverse. Right when you get on the precipice of something big in your life, whether it be, you know, it's something about your life path, there will be moments that present themselves to take you back to where you used to be. I want you to recognize that and then rebuke that shit. Even if it's like somebody trying to say something to you with the 6 of Swords in reverse to take you back to some emotional space, 8 of Cups in reverse that you used to be in. Like somebody trying to trigger you emotionally, your old emotions. You know? Yeah, somebody sees you as the okay, so we got a lot of major arcana for y'all tonight. Somebody could see you as the sun and the magician. Somebody like know you got the gift. Like it's very clear with the sun and the magician that like You have the gift. And somebody might want to come into your life here and take you back to a space when you didn't know that. You know? Sometimes people see your potential before you do. Show me this. Yeah, bottom of the deck. Before I can even say anything, you got the Empress. So like I said, somebody could have seen your potential before you did. You was always the Empress. You was always the High Priestess. You was always the Magician. You was always that shit. That was always who you were. And now that you're stepping into that and like living in that with the major arcanas, somebody could like, even if they're not saying it to you, because I feel like too, somebody could just kind of like be watching you from afar. And in their mind, with the Eight of Cups in reverse, Six of Swords in reverse, they just kind of like, oh, I remember when they was quiet. I remember when they wasn't posting videos of themselves. Like, somebody remember when you was just like quiet and with the High Priestess, because the High Priestess is always quiet, low key. But now with the Magician and the Sun, there's a part of the High Priestess that's going to be outstanding. Outstanding. Girl, you knock me out. Okay, so like something like that. Like, so it's a shocking energy of you standing in your power with the Sun and the Magician. It's gonna be very shocking if the Tower comes out. We know something. Yeah. Hold on, y'all. What, little baby? Come on here. Over there with your sister. What? Now, y'all is spoiled. All right, my bad, gang. Hey. Yeah, man, just spoiled. For nothing. I'm right here. Relax. I don't be wanting nothing. I don't be wanting nothing. All right. All right. You're showing up as the Major Arcana, the Empress. So you always been that one, and it's just very shocking that you don't want to return to. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Spirit says you don't want to return to the acceptance you got when you played small. It's like there's an energy of you that's uncontainable. And hey, Juanita, at first you used to play small because you didn't want to come across as offensive. But there's something that's happened here with the Death card in the upright. There's a major transition with the Sun that you don't feel like that anymore. You feel like it's literally a betrayal to you with the Eight of Cups and the Six of Cups being in reverse here. I mean, Six of Swords being in reverse here. It's a major betrayal to you to deny your own light, to deny your own power, to deny your own gifts, your own shine, your own abundant energy. That's more offensive to you than offending someone by not playing small. Something has clicked with the High Priestess and the Hangman in reverse.
Better internet than 5G? Your search is over.
It's like, thank you, Spirit, because I saw the Lovers in reverse. But it was kind of an energy of like, if somebody loved me, if they were truly for me and we were evenly yoked, they would want to see me at my best. They wouldn't make me, I don't want to say make you, because I want to explain something to you. Because society is so black and white, thought process wise. You can say make you, and it would sound like, oh, somebody's making you not be who you are. That's not what I'm saying. It's like an energy you pick up on with the High Priestess. Like, somebody ain't gonna make you not be yourself, which is the Sun, which is a big energy. With the Magician, like, you have a very big energy. But what they'll do is they will, like, there's a power move that people use where they'll speak very softly and very ambiguously to make you come near them. And if you give into that, they can use whatever tactic they want to use afterwards. Could be empowerment, it could be a shrinking technique. But hey, Alejandra, what will happen is you'll get around people. Hey, Lynn Lou. Oh my God, thank you for becoming a member, Lynn Lou. I appreciate you. What'll happen is they won't make you shrink, because with the High Priestess, you have the higher thought process here. You're the stronger spirit. But what will happen is they'll come around you and they'll act very shrinkish. They'll act very offended. They'll act very taken aback. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not a strong spirit, you'll be like, oh, it's because I'm excited. Oh, it's because I'm happy with the Sun. Oh, it's because with the Magician, I'm powerful. Oh, it's because with the Empress, I'm just embodying like this loving big energy. That's going to happen when you get around weak spirits. They can't make you shrink, but what they can do is, thank you, Spirit, project a shrink-like energy out onto you, onto your aura. And if you're not a strong spirit, you will take that up. And then you'll start to be like quiet. You'll start to like not smile. You'll start to like not laugh. You'll start to like, hold back parts of yourself that who you truly are, just because you don't want to offend somebody. And you're not in that space anymore. So it's shocking for people, because they like, damn, I remember when I would withdraw from collective, they would stop being big and happy, and they would just withdraw too and then only cling to me. Like, you have people who do that type of shit to you. They'll do that shit like, oh, I see collectors is an Empress energy, Sun energy, Magician, High Priestess. Let me pull back from them so that they'll know telepathically on some Six of Swords in reverse, Eight of Cups shit, emotionally, that I'm not okay with who they're showing themselves to truly be. They'll do that, and then you got a choice. You pick up on it and not go along with it. You pick up on it and then you just keep being you, or you pick up on it and you just be kind of like, well, yeah, you know, I know they not really happy in their life right now. I know they don't have this, they don't have that. And let me just pull back and not be me so that it doesn't hurt their feelings or some bullshit. It's bullshit. With the 6 of Swords and the 8 of Cups in reverse, this is mentally and emotionally being stuck in some type of rut when you truly supposed to be the Empress, the Magician, the Sun. So this is holding back your shine because other motherfuckers can't get it together. For lack of better terms, I don't even know why I went through all those explanations. This is holding back who you are because other motherfuckers can't get it together. And it don't have to be about money because ain't no pentacles in this spread. It's just the energy of who you are with the major arcana, the trajectory of where your life is going, where you're supposed to be. Because people got the game fucked up. They always think it's like, oh, well, somebody got money. Like, you ever seen somebody do some diabolical ass shit and there be people in the comments like, well, they got money, so you just hating. It's like people put materialism over character, over steadfastness, long suffering, loyalty. They put like bullshit all over that. Like, oh, well, they getting money, so they can't be wrong. That's even why they wronger, if wronger is a word. You know what I'm saying? People say stupid shit like that and I let you know where they are on a soul level. Well, they got money, so they can act like that. You know, it don't matter if it's a man or a woman. You'll see that shit in any type of comments. Especially when it's a so-called famous person. They'll be like, oh, well, they got money, so they can act like that. No, they cannot. So, you know, don't think of it in that term. Some of y'all should be millionaires at this point in your life already. Your energy is so big. You're so magnetic. You know, some of you guys should be bigger. You know, show me this, please. Yeah, look. Devil in reverse, but you wouldn't sell your soul. Some of you guys had an opportunity to sell your soul and you chose not to. The meek shall inherit the earth. Confirmation, 10 of Cups. Spirit said it. The meek shall inherit the earth. So the shit you turned down with the devil in reverse, it could have been like any type of heavy shit. You turned it down. Behind the devil in reverse, we got the star, Ashe, in the upright position. So you chose healing over carnal desires, over materialism, over certain addictions, certain toxic patterns that could have been presented to you or you could have contributed to them in the past. You've chose healing and newness and your own power and your own light over it. It's shocking. You're shocking everybody, gang. They're shocked. You're shocked. You're even shocked. You're like, damn, I don't even like that no more. I'm not even on that type of time no more. But there's this pull. 6 of Swords in reverse, 8 of Cups in reverse. That's trying to be initiated here. I just heard purification with the devil in reverse and the star. Somebody has been purified in the lakes of Minnetonka. Somebody's been purified. Thank you, Spirit.
At Smith's Pharmacy, Care is making things convenient so you can shop and get alerts when your prescriptions are ready.
So with this purification comes a new life with the 10 of Cups and the sun. You guys got some beautiful energy out here despite the bullshit. It's going to be, you got to take the good with the bad. But for the most part, this is very beautiful because there's a soul transformation that has taken place. Your spirit has been rejuvenated and it's being grounded in the physical with the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. With the Temperance, you're gonna have to sometimes, sometimes the body has to catch up to the spirit, and that could be happening for some of you. The spirit is ancient, it's ahead of our time, and so we are these spiritual beings having this physical experience. So sometimes you get a call from up above on that little microphone, like, hey, remember the plan. I'm seeing Avatar, You're granted this experience, but this experience is not who you are. And so within that, you're going to master the law of detachment with the Ten of Cups. This is true freedom of love, expression of that, the embodiment of that. You're just going to be like some fucking walking ball of love and fire. This is very intense because anybody that is granted access to this, they're never going to want to let it go. So you have to be careful who you grant access to this. With the Devil and the Star, you have to be careful who you grant access to this, because this is a very powerful energy, and with great power comes responsibility. So you're going to have to make clear decisions on who you want to allow with the Ten of Cups to indulge in that energy of you. You have to be responsible with the High Priestess. You have to be very responsible with this type of energy, this type of magic. Ten of Cups, the Magician. This is not a time to force anybody to love you either, because whatever love that's happening, it's a magic of its own. Maybe it hasn't caught up to you yet, but if it's catching up, yeah, Let me see something. Now, a lot of you don't practice magic, but if you do, with the Magician and the Ten of Cups and the High Priestess, this is not a time to force anyone to love you. With the Empress energy, this is a time to make yourself more attractive to the love that you want with the Ten of Cups. There's workings and rituals that you can do to make you attractive to love and abundance of that without taking anyone's free will away. With the Magician, okay, and the Sun, it's about you. Make yourself attractive. All right, let me see. What do we have, please, Spirit? Ashe, Eight of Swords in reverse, and you'll be free. This is the freeing. This is the cycle of the freeing. I keep hearing the freeing. Okay, so this is the cycle where you take back your freedom. You're uninhibited. You know what I'm saying? Unencumbered, like raw, like we like it. You're not second guessing you. Okay. You're no longer self-sabotaging. Show me this, please. period. The Chariot in the upright position. Major arcana. You might have Cancer highly aspected in your chart. If not, this is just positive movement forward. I love the Chariot in this energy. Is very mystical, magical. It's like, it's very like, when you thought there was no way, a way just happens. You know, something's moving in your life. It's moving very fast with the Knight of Swords. This could also be, too, somebody coming towards you. Now that they see you free, they're like, ooh, let me rush in on collective. Hold on, let me see. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Cups in the upright. So you're free. Somebody from your past might be like, oh my God, collective is free now. Let me rush back in. Let me rush back in to entrap them again with the Knight of Wands in reverse. So be careful. You know, like I say, with great power comes responsibility. So you might be out here just showing how you free and shit. And motherfucker might just slide in. Pause. Slide up on you. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of like quick but smooth with the Knight of Wands. And they ain't going to give you too much time to think. And they're very emotionally charged with the Six of Cups. Like, you know, be careful. You know, be careful. I remember when you used to love me. I remember when you would do anything for me. Okay, but you're not that person anymore. And so you need to be mindful of that. I said earlier, caught up in the rapture of love. So maybe don't get caught up in the rapture of love. Pace yourself. Let me see. What is this? Yeah, Seven of Cups in reverse. Yeah, don't get caught up in the illusion of something. Someone might be coming to paint an illusion of fulfillment, but they're being fulfilled, not you. Someone wants to eliminate somebody's options as well, with the illusion of them being the only option. But with the Nine of Cups in reverse, they're not the only option. You may be their best option at the time. This is very fleeting with the Knight of Wands in reverse. You might just be their best option at the time that they make contact with the Knight of Swords. Okay? But with the Nine of Cups in reverse and the Seven of Cups in reverse, if a better option presents itself, Knight of Wands in reverse, they're gonna leave. All right, or maybe this is a fear with the Seven of Cups. Spirit, can you show me if this is actual or a fear, please? Let me see. Spirit, show me. Actual or fear? Wow. Damn. It's the lower. It's a fear. It's a fear. It's a fear. Six of Wands in reverse. Nine of Swords in the upright. It's a fear. It's a fear of being humiliated, a fear of like looking like you failed at something. If this is not a person, if this is an adventure or a venture or something, like somebody has a fear of failure. With the Nine of Swords and the Six of Wands in reverse, somebody has a fear of failure. Stems from some type of past failure. So something's going to present itself again. Doesn't have to be the same person or the exact same situation, but it's familiar. There's a familiar energy that's going to present itself. Okay. And in the past, it was a failure. In the past, fools rush in. In the past, somebody did something too fast and they're like, fuck, oh my God, it's happening again. But it's a fear. Damn, that's crazy. it's a similar fear. The fear has like similar characteristics to it, attributes, thank you, Spirit, patterns even. Are you going to cut your nose off to spite your face because of this fear? What are you going to do? Let's see. Because you got motion. With the chariot, you got motion. And it's a different motion than you had back then. But the past energy is trying to creep in on this motion. With the 9 of Cups in reverse here, and the 7 of Cups in reverse, somebody's afraid of being used and abused. Somebody has a fear of being used, like. All right, let's see, gang. I want to look at this 9 of Swords. Somebody is afraid of abandonment. Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, so somebody's mom was there, but they still felt abandoned. Somebody's mom was like half in, half out. This is a mother wound that has trickled down to all relationships with the lovers. Okay, somebody's mom was there, but not there. Like an absentee mom that was in the house or in their life. And somebody doesn't even see subconsciously how that has affected them emotionally. Your mother teaches you your emotions, and your father can just solidify them at times. But anyway, yeah. Somebody's afraid that somebody ain't gonna love them, or something ain't gonna be like happy, or somebody's unstable emotions got them in their head too much. Somebody got like trust issues. Somebody super paranoid. Like somebody paranoid as fuck, like all the time. Like if I'm vulnerable, I'm gonna be hurt. Like somebody their own worst enemy with the 9 of Swords and the Queen of Cups in reverse. Somebody kind of like, I can't really explain it, but it's like somebody always thinking the worst when it comes to like feelings, any type of feelings. And it affects their relationships. It's crazy. Show me this, please. Period. I'm telling you, it affects their relationships. Personal, interpersonal, ways they can expand in life. With the Lovers and the 2 of Wands. Yeah. Ace of Swords in reverse. So somebody lying to themselves about all the relationships in their life. Somebody feel like they can't trust nobody. They ain't nobody on their level. And somebody lies to themselves about this to make themselves feel better about their abandonment issues. Because with the 2 of Wands in the upright, somebody could come in and they own the level though. They like, yo, I'm showing up in rare form. But somebody's insecurities and abandonment issues, they find. This is somebody that go looking for a flaw in a motherfucker. Like, they go looking for something wrong. It could be the smallest thing. Oh, you had a tiny little spot on your left arm on your t-shirt on the cuff. You can't be for me. Like, this is somebody that's just like overly critical. Somebody has a fear of commitment with the Ace of Swords in reverse, Two of Wands, Lovers, Queen of Cups in reverse, Nine of Swords. Somebody you can't get too close to. They gonna find a flaw every time. Every time. Even if there really ain't a flaw. Even if it's something that they can talk about and that could be solved. With the Ace of Swords in reverse, they just not gonna do it. Somebody just looks for a reason to like run, to escape. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Show me this, please. Yeah, Ace of Wands in reverse. They might hit though. They might still hit. You know. But that's about it. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Nothing's gonna come from this because this person don't want nothing. Somebody's fear of abandonment just makes them settle for nothing at all. Fuck settling for less. With the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, they're not gonna make no moves. They're not gonna plant no seeds. They're not gonna do shit because they're afraid of not being accepted. They're afraid of being abandoned. Like, so this is like somebody that's like Ace of Swords in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse. I'm not gonna plant no seeds. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. You know? That way, I don't have to be disappointed. That's a sad fucking life to live. You're just not gonna plant. You're just not gonna put yourself out there at all just so you don't have to be rejected. You already rejected yourself in that thought process alone.
Sustained energy. Now cookies and cream flavor. Clif Bar.
You just rejected everything you capable of doing. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Just by being afraid of rejection. Abandonment with the Queen of Cups in reverse. But you know, that's their business. So somebody just not gonna do nothing. But they probably like highly physically active with the Ace of Wands in reverse, representing the male phallic. They probably like highly, you know, they probably like sexually charged. But when it comes to inspiration to do other shit, they don't have that. So this could be somebody that like puts weight and value in like being physically attractive and appeasing without having to bring anything to their own table, not nobody else's table. Because when everybody else fucking leave, you gotta have your own table. There's somebody that don't even care about their own table. Show me why, please. Four of Wands, because they know somebody else got it. They know they gonna be able to link up with somebody else who have it. Bottom of the deck is Ten of Pentacles. They know somebody else gonna always have it. I don't like that. What is this? The hell is this? Clarify this Ten of Pentacles, Four of Wands for me, please. somebody could like. Yeah, they lying to themselves. They're like, they feel like, I don't know, they could just lie to get whatever they want from people. So they ain't got to do nothing for themselves. Because all they got to do is just, like, lie to everybody and they gonna get whatever they want. This is how somebody gets, like, what are they gaining? Because I need to see, because this can't just be a way of life. What the fuck is this? This is something else. This is, with the Ten of Pentacles, this is somebody who just lies to, like, a community of people or, like, people that's around them to gain some type of grounding or stability. What is this? Yeah, somebody like, yo, if I go lie to them and say this happened, this, and that, everybody gonna like be up in arms for me with the Hermit in reverse. Ace of Cups in reverse. Somebody play the victim a lot too. They always like, oh, you know, they lying though. With the King of Swords in reverse, they lying. Somebody lie a lot. Like, oh, somebody hurt me. Somebody broke my heart. Somebody did this to me, that to me. They lying. They fucking lying. Yeah, they lying. Moon in reverse. Somebody lies a lot. That's how they gain like not popularity. This is how like they gain support. Three of Cups. Tower. I told you the Tower come out. We know something. Like somebody's a liar. Okay, Three of Cups in reverse. Some of y'all need to be careful about the company you keep, because some of y'all don't even know that the chaos in your life is not even from a lover. With the Three of Cups in reverse, it's from an old ass friend that you don't even fuck with no more. It's from somebody that you're not even cool with no more. Somebody you stopped partying with, drinking with, chatting with, talking to, gossiping with, hanging out with. This is where some trouble is stemming from in somebody's life right now. With the King of Swords in reverse, court card energy being clarified by the Three of Cups. Somebody you used to be around lies on you a lot. They lie about you. Every time they open their mouth, your name is in it. And every time your name is in it, it's a lie in it with the Tower. Somebody is speaking bad on you, hoping that it will make others treat you bad. Somebody's a fucking liar. I'm telling you right now, somebody's a liar, bro. And every time they open their mouth about you, King of Swords in reverse, it's a lie. You could have been genuine to this person too with the Three of Cups energy. Bottom of the deck is the Empress. Yeah, you could have been kind, loving, nurturing, genuine to this person. And every fucking time they open their mouth about you, it's a lie. It's an exaggerated, exaggerated story where they elaborate their role in your life. Yeah. Somebody using like word witchery on you with the Tower. Show me this, please. Yeah. Before I can even shuffle, bottom of the deck is the Judgment in reverse. They even know they lying about you. Whoever this person is, court card energy, the King of Swords in reverse, they know they lying on you. Don't give this person no grace or compassion. They fucking know they're lying on you with the Tower, Major Arcana. They know. They know they lying on you. This is a purposeful act. This is intended. This is intention. With the Tower, they know everything they saying about you is far-fetched. They pulling out the sky for shit with the Seven of Cups. Judgment in reverse, they pulling out the sky. This is somebody who's pulling out the sky, not only to convince others, but with the Judgment, we talk about self as well. They're pulling out the sky to convince themselves as to why they are right by advancing on you. Trying, because the King of Swords in reverse gonna always try to ruin your reputation with the Three of Cups in reverse. Somebody knows they wrong. They know they lying. But they're trying to convince themselves with the Judgment in reverse as to why it's a green light for you. Somebody put like a green light on your head, like to just try to bring a Tower to you every chance they get. But it's based on some type of lie that they have told themselves. It ain't got shit to do with you. I'm telling you right now, it don't have shit to do with you. With the Three of Cups in reverse, this could just be somebody you just chose not to associate with no more. You didn't cuss them out. You didn't argue with them. You didn't berate them. You didn't say shit to them. You could have just removed your energy or your love or your compassion or your availability or the access to you. This is why they're slandering you. This is why they're lying to themselves. Show me this, please. Yeah, Three of Wands. Better, bigger, and better things to do. You're like, you know what? I got to expand in my life. I can't sit around waiting on somebody to see the good in me with the Empress that I've already shown time and fucking time again. Somebody waiting on your compassion to return to them. Somebody waiting on your leeway to return to them. Somebody waiting on your grace to return to them when they the one who tried to fucking outcast you. Ain't that about a bitch? Somebody waiting on you to bring your good energy back to them when they the ones who called themselves cutting you off with the Three of Cups in reverse, King of Swords in reverse. You ever had a motherfucker try to cut you off and then be wondering why you ain't beg them to take your good energy back? This is that person. With the Judgment in reverse, somebody misjudged you, wrongfully judged you, persecuted you for nothing. Whole time you the Empress. This a motherfucker that'll get mad at you for being mad at them for some shit they did to you. With the Judgment in reverse, Empress, Three of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Chariot in the upright. Somebody just want to bring hell to your life because you moved on without them. You moved around. You didn't wait. Chariot waits for no one. Life waits for no one. So you got some people in your life right now that feel like, oh, they should have been came back. If they was really the Empress, if they was really the High Priestess, they was really the Magician, if they was really the Sun, they would have been came back and proved to me despite my fucked up ass ways towards them. Beside my petty ass ways towards them. Aside from my passive aggressive ass ways from them. Aside of my bitch ass ways from them that they was graceful. So somebody just wants you to keep Empress extending grace in the face of their bullshit. Tower, Three of Cups in reverse, King of Swords in reverse. How many times you supposed to extend grace to a motherfucker? Shame me once, whatever. Shame me twice, whatever. Shame me 3 times, whatever. J. Cole said. You know what I'm saying? So you got somebody that want to play you for a sucker. Like every time they on some petty shit, they feel like you supposed to be the bigger person. That just sound like accepting disrespect to me at a certain extent. Okay? Look, HP3, I'm trying. I'm here. I'm trying. Shit. Okay? Let's see, Spirit, because you got me in here cutting up. Are they seekers? With the moon in reverse, we had the full moon in Scorpio on the 12th. You know, that's a heavy moon because the sign of Scorpio, I'm not talking about the Scorpios you know. So if I say Scorpio, I'll need you all sucking your teeth and shit. The Scorpio energy does not like to be seen. The Scorpio energy does not like to be found out, does not like to be seen in such a vulnerable space. Somebody's vulnerabilities is out in the open, but it's toxic with the Tower. So somebody's dark, toxic ass, evil ass plans, deception, attitude, energy they carry, frequency they embody is out. It's open. Motherfuckers can see it now. You know? I'm not talking about the Scorpio. And, you know, I have to always reiterate, because I know how people get when they hear they sign and they read it and it's not talking about some positive shit. If you think that every Scorpio is like you and every time somebody say something, or Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, I don't give a fuck. You need to check your ego at the door, the lower aspect of your ego, because you ain't every sign and every sign ain't you. And everybody in that sign that got the same sign as you ain't operating like you. So you need to remove that when you listening to readings and tarot and shit. It's not always about you. It's about the energy. Every fucking zodiac sign has a so-called light attribute and a shadow attribute. And the shadow attribute with the moon and the tower represents Scorpio because it's ruled by Mars and Pluto. Right? The moon represents the shadow. So we're talking about the shadow attributes of this energy. Every card in the deck represents a zodiac sign, an attribute, a house, whatever you want to call it. Okay? So this is what we're talking about. Somebody has some deep, dark, destructive ass energy, and it's being seen for what it is. With the Judgment in reverse, it's not forgiven. It's not being forgiven at this time. Somebody has to own up to it, because they've perpetuated this energy for far too long. Somebody's like the perpetual victim of destruction that they cause. Somebody can destroy you and be destroying you and looking at you and being like, I'm only destroying you because, with the moon, is highly emotionally intense. Now, in the zodiac, the moon represents Cancer, but in the tarot, the moon represents Pisces. It's all water. The moon is water, the tower is Mars, and water, which is like fire and water. So this is a highly emotional person, and it's very volatile with them. Okay, so with the Judgment in reverse, it's someone who's like, if they feel it, they're gonna react, and it's gonna be toxic. It's gonna be vengeful. It's gonna be heavy. It's being seen. Like, you know who your enemies are at this time, or who your frenemies are, who your open enemies are. You know who have misjudged you. You know. All right, show me this, please. Because I get tired of motherfuckers being like, oh, Ori hate my sign. Ain't even about you. It's the energy. Show me this, please. See, I clarify this energy. I get the major arcana of the moon in reverse again. So you about to see who the highly volatile, emotional person has been in your life. You're going to see where you have been misjudged at. It's about to be clear to you. You're going to know, because you're going to remember how emotionally charged up someone was when the last time they spoke to you with the Judgment in reverse, the last time they was around you, how intense somebody felt towards you, but not in a good way. You're going to remember that. You remember that shit now. You know who that is now. As I'm saying this, you know who that is. You know. Spirit, show me this, please. See? I ain't gonna hold you. Judgment in reverse again, bro. How we got doubles? Look at these doubles. Can y'all see it? We got the moon in reverse twice, the judgment in reverse twice. Bottom of the deck is the page of cups in reverse. This is somebody that know they owe you an apology. Somebody know they slighted you. But they just got to be right. This is fixed energy. They just got to be right, and they not going to apologize. They just going to keep attacking you. That's all they going to do. Because they feel stupid. They feel stupid. Somebody feels stupid. Like they feel stupid for the way they came at you. But this is somebody who doesn't know how to, like, they don't know how to, like, reason with themselves. They think if they reason with themselves, they think that that's giving you power. So they're going to forever be in this fucked up position. And Spirit is saying it had nothing to do with you. They was emotionally charged up in this way before they even crossed paths with you. With the moon in reverse, judgment in reverse. It always been this way. They find fault in everyone but themselves. And they cast judgment on everyone except themselves. Spirit, can we see? Please. Death. More fixed water. Death card, major arcana, is represented by the sign of Scorpio and the planet Pluto. This is the type of person that's going to have to go through like a deepening. They're going to go through a deepening in their own life. But I don't even know if that's going to change this person. I don't even know if that's going to change them. But they're going through a deepening. It's going to be some type of soul transformation that's going on with this person to where they're going to see like, damn, man, the cat's out the bag with the moon in reverse twice. There's nothing hidden. This is also somebody, too, who judges people by their own dark secrets. Like, well, I'm evil like this, so everybody else probably evil like this, too. So I can't trust everybody else because I don't trust me. That's how they feel. This is somebody that's always searching for the bad. And they may not even come up with the bad, but they're going to create it. What is this? Yeah, 10 of Wands in reverse. After tarot, they need to lay this burden down. Somebody is heavy on them. Somebody tired of themselves. Somebody is so tired of themselves, but they feel like they don't have no outlet because they don't trust nobody. And since they don't trust themselves, they just keep going through this like karmic loop with themselves, even if nobody's around them. It's somebody with the moon in reverse. Nobody's around them, but they still heavy. There's nobody around them to distrust, but they still distrust everybody. 10 of Wands in reverse, they've cut off everybody that they felt was like harming them in some kind of way. But the shit's still there. But the death and the upright is still there. The pain, the bullshit, the pain, the darkness is still there. And they can't figure out why. There's something inside somebody they gotta let go. What's the outcome for this, please? Nine of Swords after tarot. So whoever this is, eventually they're going to cut all this shit loose. But it's going to start in their own mind. The swords represents the mind. Cerebral energy. Somebody got to defeat the enemy within before they go around trying to defeat the enemy without. Like somebody really got an internal enemy, and it's in their mind. It's in the way they think. It's in the self-talk. Somebody battling with some fucking demons. Like literally. esoterically, somebody's battling some demons in their mind. And with the Ten of Wands in reverse, they're trying to avoid it. They're trying to avoid it because the demons are like, hey, it's us. Hey, it's me. Hey, it's you. Hey, it's the way we think. And somebody's trying to fight that. Somebody don't want to believe that. Seven of Wands after tarot. Somebody fighting against their own mind. Somebody is under spiritual psychosis too, with the moon twice. Nine of Swords. Seven of Wands. Somebody's under spiritual psychosis and they fighting. But they fighting the wrong energy, the wrong enemy. So if you know who this person is, you need to be careful with them. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Cups in reverse because they don't have no compassion. They don't have no love in their heart. They just mad. They just mad. They're just mad. They're looking for somebody to place the blame on with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. They're looking for somebody to get a blame to. They're looking for somebody to say, you're the reason why I'm like this. You know, one way to transmute that type of energy is if you pick up on that type of energy, just remove yourself, right? And you're going to remove yourself, and then you're going to see that the problem still consists in that person's life, and you know you wasn't the problem. They might not ever realize that. You know, they're not in control of their, you know, continent. They're not in control of their constitution with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Whenever you pick up on people like that who are always looking to blame somebody, they come into your life in that energy. That's why you're not supposed to be looking for red flags, but you're supposed to be observant. They come into your life blaming others. Just be mindful because you might end up to blame too. They come into your life always mad at somebody. You know, temper your energy, or just moderate your time with that person. You'll find that they're going to find some way to blame you too. And then when you see that, you remove yourself. And then the problem is going to continue. And so then you know, like, yo, I ain't even a problem because I ain't even doing shit to this motherfucker. Right? But they still banking you as the problem. Then you know that's something, Ten of Wands, other people's shit, right? And with it being in reverse in the after tarot, this is somebody that's got their own shit they need to focus on, that they need to be fighting, but they're projecting it outwardly with the Ten of Wands in reverse after tarot. Moon in reverse twice. All right, let's see. Thank you, Holy Spirit Essence Tarot. I appreciate you.
Constant reminders of your moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis.
I'm telling you right now, some people are looking for a blame. They're looking for a villain. Okay? Because let me say something to you. People who operate out of a victim mindset, they have to always have a villain. Okay? And sometimes, most of the times, people who operate out of a victim mindset, they don't want to heal. They don't want to heal. And so the only way they can't face themselves enough to heal is if they have a scapegoat. Even if you kind, nurturing, loving, you will be that scapegoat. Okay? Because there ain't nobody else around. They've like pushed everybody else away. Seven of Wands. Page of Cups in reverse. They've pushed everybody else away. You may be the only person showing up to still try to help them. Still try to be in their corner. Still try to hold space for them. You'll be the scapegoat. All right? And I'm not blaming you. I mean, I've been in that position in my own life too, try to show up for people, and you know, all they have is stories of people that they've pushed away, and then they'll make you the next villain. Some people are not looking for friendship. They're not looking for healing. They're not looking for help. They're not looking for community. They're not looking for camaraderie, love, friendship. They're looking for a villain because they're afraid to face themselves with that moon energy, that death energy. So it doesn't matter. You could tell yourself till you blue in the face, oh, it was nice. Never be nice. Be kind. Oh, I was kind. I was open. I was loving. I was nurturing. They still attacked me, turned on me. That's because that's their story. That's their narrative. That they have to be the victim in every situation. And so they need a villain. You can't have a victim without a villain. So you'll be that villain. And that's just basically the scapegoat, you know? All right, let's see. And with the Temperance card and the Star card coming out, if you are even tempered and you embody a very healing energy, it will be very easy for people to scapegoat you as their new villain. Even if it's indirect. Oh, you said you fucking hated grapes and you loved cherries. That meant you hate me. People who operate in the victim mindset, they'll even take something as small as that is to make you the villain in their story. You didn't even say, oh, everybody who like grapes, I hate them. I only love people who like cherries. You didn't even say that. You just said, oh, you know, I don't really like grapes like that. I like cherries more. And that's just on a smaller scale. You know? So just be mindful of that. All right. Spirit is telling me that somebody, I'm seeing a man here. I'm seeing a man who likes witchy, spiritually, esoterically types of women. Okay, so if you carry that energy, you need to embody that. Okay, don't be afraid of that. Yes, there will be people who are not into that, but if that's your essence, you need to live in that authentically, unapologetically. There's a man who likes that shit. Like, they like, you know, the medicine women, the shamans, the shit. They like that. Okay, and you could be coming from a type of family unit who shuns that, who demonizes that. Don't do that, because you could actually be like hiding that part of you in such a way to where you run off the types of people who are attracted to you. Not even just a man, you know, a woman, a person of business, things of that nature. So you need to be authentically yourself. Oh, you look woo woo, you look crazy, you're into this, you're into that. If that's who you are, you need to be that, okay? All right, let's see. You guys got ants, cooperation. Okay. Yeah. This is a time in your life where you need to be with people who are cohesive. They're on the same page as you. You spend enough time compromising, going along to get along. You need motherfuckers who's like, oh, you doing this? Okay, I'm on the same type of time you on. How can I help you? How can we coexist? How can we cooperate together to get some shit done? You need people who see the plan and want to help the plan move forward. All right, this card says, when Ant comes into your life, it is a call for action. It's time to live in balance with the earth. Serving as a spiritual caretaker. Time to be organized. Keep your instincts sharp and focused. Your inner strength will get you through a difficult situation. Yeah. It's time to focus. Be around people who are solution oriented, okay? Not people who want to scatter and act a fool because it's a problem, blah, blah, blah. Get around people who are solution oriented. Oh, this needs to be done? How can we get this done? What resources? Because ants are very resourceful. What resources do you have already for it? And what do you need to get everything else? Don't tell your problems to people who want to compound the problem and act all fucking frantic and don't want to talk about the solution. They just want to harp on the problem. This is a time to get around people who want to cooperate. Like, how can we get this done? What do you need? I believe in you, okay? Because it says inspiration. I believe in you. What do you need to get this done? Or maybe you could be that person in someone's life. Nonetheless, this is a time for cohesiveness, time to get things together. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's see. Yeah, you guys got stag beetle tenacity. That's what I'm saying. With cooperation and tenacity, this is being around people who see the cause. And everybody coming together for that cause. Like, okay, let's just get it done. I love the beetle. All right, let's read this. Thank you for the super chat, Louis Cat. All right, this card says, stop being a rebel for the sake of it. Speak your truth lovingly. Try to see both sides of a situation. Draw upon your past experiences to grow stronger. Call upon the strength of Sekhmet. Yeah, we talked about that earlier, though. About speaking your truth. Like, one thing that's crazy to me is people who like, I'm speaking my truth, but they nasty. Like, you can deliver a truth and still be eloquent. You know what I'm saying? You can deliver a truth to where you deliver that truth and it gathers everybody to be in cooperation. Sometimes people think speaking the truth, they got to be nasty and mean-spirited. Ain't nobody going to want to fight for the cause when you talking to them like they ain't shit. You can speak a truth with love. You can speak a truth with optimism, with compassion, with grace. You know what I'm saying? Now, sometimes it don't call for that, but this is a time where it does, because you're trying to get cooperation. And you can't talk to people like shit and still want them to help you or to be a part of whatever it is you got going on. To champion you with the tenacity. You can't talk to people like shit and then be like, oh, y'all ain't even support me. Well, bitch, look how you talking to me. The fuck? Why I'm gonna show up for you when you talking to me like I don't even exist? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a time where things can be possible, but it's your delivery. Sometimes it's not what you say, it is how you say it. And there's a lot of people who feel like I should be able to say whatever I want to say to somebody, however I want to say it, and they should still be able to jump and do. You ain't gonna get too far with that. Because with the tenacity and cooperation, this is an energy of networking. You can't talk to people like that and then still expect them to want to be in your corner. It ain't even about gaming people or finessing. It's about integrity, fucking decorum. You know what I'm saying? It's a way you say shit to people with the cooperate. You want people to cooperate with you? How are you coming? Yes, you tenacious. Yes, you ambitious. Yes, you driven. But how are you coming at people? That's important too. Don't talk at people. Communicate with people. Talk to people. Speak to people. Because I don't know about you, but I can feel when a motherfucker talking at me. And that's going to piss me off. And I'm a very even-tempered person. It take a lot to get me upset. But if you talking at me, bitch, I'm already know. And then you're going to get a lot of pushback. It's going to be pushback from me. Because when people talk at you, they talk to you in a fashion that you're lowly, you know, and that you should humble yourselves, that you should bow to them, or you should fear them and quiver. Fuck that. Talk, communicate. Don't talk at me. Talking at someone is low-key like barking orders, but it's a different vibe. You know what I'm saying? So maybe some of you guys need to let people know, like, look, I was in your corner, but look how you spoke to me. Look how you got at me. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe not even want to show up for you. Maybe not even want to communicate with you. Maybe not even want to cooperate with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody could ask you, like, hey, can you go take the trash out real quick? And you be, oh yeah, no problem. Motherfucker come to you like, man, your bitch ass need to take the trash out. You gonna be like, hold up. Hold up. Pause. About what? Need to what? You know what I'm saying? Like, and taking the trash out, I'm just using it as an example. You know? So this is a time, yes, be tenacious. Yes, be ambitious. But also be, you know what I'm saying? Like, talk to people the right way. And sometimes people don't talk to people the right way because they have a fear of rejection. So they feel like I just need to say it like this so that they won't say no to me. I need to say it like this so I can dominate the conversation. I need to say it like this so they know I mean business. Like, no, you don't got to do that. You get more bees with honey than shit. And the beetle is an ancient energy. So this is an energy of like, you don't even got to talk to somebody like that because they already know what you want. They're ancient. They got an ancient spirit. They got an old soul. They know what you coming to them for before you even open your mouth. They know what you want before you even say it. So you got to talk at this person. You just have to communicate with them. All right, let's see, gang. And it's crazy because you could be the type of person that does speak your truth lovingly, right? Like the card said, you can speak your truth lovingly. But you can speak your truth lovingly to an insecure person. And then you speak your truth lovingly and they be like, oh yeah, this person is scared of me. Or they feel like you aren't as smart as them or something like that. You know? But that's their issue. It's not yours. Right? Because sometimes people feel like just because you calm and you just chill, you speak your truth lovingly, you're not harassing them or throwing them under the bus or calling them like stupid names or whatever, that you weak. But some people, they energy signature just don't resonate with always having to pop off or act a fool. Like some people energy signatures is just actually chill and they can just say what they mean without being like a jerk. You know what I'm saying? Some people can actually do that. And people who are always combative will see that as a weakness because the only way they know how to get their point across is being, crass. All right, let's see. All right, you guys got my bond balance. So yeah, temperance energy again. This is a beautiful time because we are like leaving the cold of the winter and we're going to this beautiful energy of the spring where we're coming back alive again. The ice is falling off. We're unthawing. And it feels great. It feels grand to unthaw, So you may fear that cold of the winter, that dead of the night. This is not a time to allow that fear to overtake you. Like, just stay balanced in everything you do at this time. Recognize, because if you look on this card, right, look at how beautiful this bloom and this blossom is. And then on this side, you see the night, right? Just know, like, you have to take the good with the bad. Just know that you will blossom right now, but the winter is going to come again. And things die and they fade away. But the spring always comes again. So you have to accept that constant death and rebirth that's going to be happening in your life, Now, my condolences, because I'm also seeing like somebody feeling like I'm mourning, but I'm also accepting the new. So somebody's in between two worlds at the same time. And so somebody needs like some type of encouragement to stay balanced in that. Let's read this. Okay. Reflect upon the past. Upset or unhappiness is caused by an imbalance in your life. Eliminate anything or anyone who upsets the equilibrium. Embrace and get to fully know your shadow side. Hold on to only the lessons from past hurts. Seize the fruits of your labor. Ashe. Yeah. I'm telling you, you're feeling so many things because a lot of things have died away and a lot of things have grown, and it's like it's happening simultaneously, but it's like rapid. It's like you're experiencing death and rebirth in the same fucking moment. And it's like it's chaotic for the spirit in some way for you. Because you're like, yo, I'm supposed to be experiencing this human experience, but I'm still feeling all these spiritual things. And you're like, pick a side. So you are struggling, to find balance within the two. And you will get it, But it says embrace and get to fully know your shadow side. Some of you guys need to understand that just because you mad or you upset don't make you a bad person. Just because maybe you may have a gift that sees the bad, that doesn't mean your gift is dark and it's wrong. It's just like you have the gift of like security, safety, premonitions to save lives. Like you have to see things from different perspectives too. You have to, in everything, keep the balance. Like we have the temperance, like 1 foot in the spiritual realm and 1 foot on the physical. The yin is the spiritual realm. The yang is the physical. So you have to stay balanced in that, You have to know that things fade away. People die. Not even die. They transition to a different dimension. Like you have to start seeing things differently so that you can stay balanced. It's not spiritual bypassing. It's spiritual balancing, okay? Just being open and honest with yourself about everything you're picking up on and how you are maneuvering through the different realms because you're feeling it. You're not crazy. You're not fucking crazy. You're feeling it. You're picking up on it. You're seeing it. You're smelling it. You're tasting it. It's all real, you know? But you got to find that balance so that you don't lose yourself. All right, let's see, gang. Wow, you guys got Lady Goddess, feminine. Whoa. I just low key pause. Pause, gang. I felt my lady parts. I just felt my lady parts, gang. So maybe at this time, you could be craving to express that sensuality within you, you know? Like, you want to, and if you are a man watching this, you know, because I love all my tribe, gang, you could be like admiring the feminine physique more than usual. You could be, you know, let me talk to the men real quick. You could be like craving that divine feminine energy in your life, you know, the grace, the compassion, the softness, the smell, the taste, you know, the feel, all the things. And for my women, you could just be feeling like you just want to dive deeper into that. Not saying that you haven't, but there's always deeper levels to everything. I feel like the divine feminine energy is very loud right now. It's very prevalent. It's very overt. It's very like um dominant. It's just, you know, everybody's feeling it, okay? Everybody's feeling it. Everybody's pregnant right now. Everybody's having babies. Everybody want to fuck. Everybody want to be desired. Everybody want to taste, touch, feel. I'm seeing the five senses. I'm seeing the six, seven senses, even like with the moon in the background. I'm seeing in the stars, not the five. I'm seeing seven senses. Like, um, somebody wants to experience pleasure on every level right now. Okay, every level in their life. They want. Like, I want to have the. I want to have the money. I want to have the. I want to have the brains. I want to have the spirit. I want to have the physical. I want to have the sexual. I want to have the intimacy. Like, somebody just wants to taste, touch, feel, experience it all. Like, because somebody has been deprived from a lot of those things. Somebody just wants to drip in it and dive in it, drown in it. Not even come up for air if they don't have to. Mermaid energy. Like, somebody just wants to like be engulfed in like a beautiful sensuality. And I'm so here for it. Somebody could have been intimate on a full moon and it really like ignited something. If you look here in the background, there's the full moon here, and then there's these stars around it. Like, somebody could have some type of intimate interaction, even if it was with your partner or a new partner or with self. It was some type of interaction you had. It was very sensual on a full moon cycle, and it really just like ignited something in someone that really awaken them to their divine feminine energy, male or female, but it's very off the charts. Like, I feel very warm. I feel very tingly, um, aroused even, but not in a trashy way. It's more of like a etherical way. It's like somebody has been awakened to this energy and they're like in love with themselves in a way that makes them in love with others or life or sensuality. let's read this, honey, before we before we get mad. I'm out of here, okay? I'm out of here after this. Right? Y'all ain't about to get me. Y'all ain't about to get me. All right. This card says, acknowledge your femininity, rebirth, the goddess within. Wear long flowing robes or dresses, dance, sing, paint, or draw. Allow your creative juices to flow. Be gentle with yourself and more receptive to others. Yes. And that's the feminine energy, okay? The male principle is the giver. The feminine principle is the receiver. You need to be in a space where you allow yourself to receive, be taken care of, be nurtured. Okay? This is the timeline, okay, baby? Like, affirm that you are open to receive all the things for your highest good, okay? Pleasure, joy, sensuality. Some of you guys need to remove some type of guilt you have around sensuality or intimacy, okay? All right, gang. That was your collective tarot reading. Shout out again to my super chatters, Soul Marie and Lily Cat. Thanks again to my moderators, my members, and my loyal subscribers. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, all the information will be in the description box below. All right, gang. Until next time, take good care of yourselves and each other if you can. Sending you